What's up guys, and welcome back to TechPlant. Today we have a quick aquarium light review, so let's check it out. So here it is, the NICREW Aquarium Light. So let's get this thing unboxed and kind of check it out and see how it is. It'll be interesting to review a light for an aquarium instead of plants like I'm usually doing. Although I suppose it is still for plants. So far it looks like a pretty simple design. I am kind of excited to see that they actually put like a protective film over the clear LED protectors. I haven't seen that once in any of the like LED grow lights that I've reviewed in the past, so that's already kind of a good sign of quality. This one looks like it comes with the switch attached, and then it has like a plug for attaching to some sort of power supply. And that some sort of power supply would be this little wall wart right here, and that just hooks into your light. So far pretty simple and pretty nice. So let's get this plugged in and test it out. It seems nice and bright for a regular panel. I mean, I don't know what to really expect. Again, this is aquarium lighting, so I'm not as familiar with it, so I'm just showing you things. But it does have two modes. The first mode is everything is on, and that is going to be for the daylight. And as you can see, there's some little blue LEDs. That is going to be your nighttime lights if you want it to be that way. Another nice little feature about this light is it does have expanding arms that are going to hook on the sides of the aquarium, so it can fit multiple sizes. Do be careful when you order on Amazon that you do choose the right size, because there are multiple sizes sold on the same page and that you're responsible for choosing the size you need. But it can accommodate quite a bit for such a small light. The little metal arms for attaching to the sides of the fish tank can pull all the way out, and that would allow you to kind of put some custom stuff in if you really wanted to, so that's kind of neat. Back to the LEDs, this one does use the SMB style LEDs. These ones are usually pretty efficient and they work pretty nice compared to some of the older style ones. Again, there's two modes. One is just the blue lights, and then there's another one with everything on. Like in all my other light review videos, I do just do kind of a pattern and show you kind of how the light falls onto the table. Again, this isn't like a brightness test or anything. I just show you kind of how it falls onto the ground, or what it would look like falling onto a fish tank or plants. Here's a quick measurement with the watt meter. It looks like the blue mode is only about 1 watt, which is pretty cool. So at night you're not using much. And then the full blast one is going to be 6 watts. For me, that doesn't seem like a lot, but maybe aquarium plants don't need as much, kind of based on how they grow. Again, I'm not an expert on this. I'm just showing you the light. Right now, my aquarium is just kind of sitting under my regular lights that I'm using. I think these are only 20 watts, 10 or 20 watt light bars, I forget. But they're kind of high up, so the light doesn't penetrate as much, and especially as like a canopy forms from all the floating plants, I'm going to need something stronger, so that's why I picked this up. Once I flipped it on, I could see a noticeable difference in the light. Again, this light isn't that strong, but I guess it's the proximity to your actual tank that really kind of gives it the boost that it needs. Because it's right on top of the tank, there's a lot more light and it's a lot stronger, as opposed to what's probably the same wattage that I have already above it, but it's just 2 feet higher, so most of the light kind of falls away. Alright, here it is with the NICREW light on and my additional plant grow lights that are on all around it. So you can see there's a pretty good like even fill in the background, sides, and everywhere, because they're both working together. However, here it is when I flip off my actual plant lights, and now this is just a NICREW light, and you can see it gives your tank more of a mood. It's kind of a more directional lighting, and I kind of like how it looks. Here it is then when I flip it to just blue. Notice there's no lights on in my room except for this blue light. Here the three are side by side. Here's with the light, here's with my ambient light, and then also the blue with no ambient light. So this should give you a feel of kind of what you would expect. If I were to do this again, I think I would always go with the bigger light, because you could see how the light doesn't cover the full surface. So then you get kind of almost like a spotlight right in the center, and the light falls off awfully quickly on the sides. So I would definitely get a light bar where the actual physical lights extend all the way to the edge of the actual tank. I think you'll be much happier with that than if it's kind of small like mine is. It might not sit on the tank as well because it won't actually use those metal bars, but I think you're going to get a lot more light in there, and your plants are really going to love it. Overall though, this product is pretty good for $16. I mean, you really can't beat that for the price, so I'm not going to like knock on it at all. I think I'd just get a bigger one for my tank because I want to grow more plants. Alright guys, that pretty much sums up this video. I hope you liked it. Just a quick review to show you the product, kind of what I thought about it. Anyways guys, as always, may your plants grow strong and healthy. I'll see you next time.